Now, we all know the dangers of AI, right? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's scared.
Allen Iverson?
No.
Oh.
Will Will Smith be able to save us? I don't know. But there are some really cool parts about it. And AI generated presidents as football coaches. And you know what? Turned out to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, we have some, David, and you brought this to our attention, so I'll let you have the lead on this one.
Well, look, you pretty much explained it right there. This is, fictional college football teams with presidents as their head coaches. I mean, they kind of look awesome.
It does look kind of awesome.
Every one of them's going to win a championship, which I would bet against.
I mean, does like, who would you compare? Like right now we're looking at Joe Biden right now as the coach of some made-up school. Who does this coach remind you of? Just like off the top, like who's jumping out? For some reason, I got some Lou Holtz vibes by that top right corner.
Lou Holtz vibes.
Picture.
Maybe Joe Paterno.
Little Joey P.
Joe
What do you
Paterno
think, Blaine?
with the aviators on.
It kind of reminds me of Joe Biden, to be honest.
Would he make it to the game?
No.
Can he get to the
He
facility?
didn't know who his wife and daughter are, basically. You think he's going to make it to a football game?
The skull cap is interesting.
Nah, you can't wear a skull cap as a football coach.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, well, look, you never know.
AI said yes.
Look, the top right picture right there isn't bad.
Yeah.
Maybe some Lloyd Carr vibes?
Lloyd Carr vibes?
Yeah.
There is some Lloyd Carr
vibes?
vibes.
I know
in
that
there.
look. Who else we got?
Yeah, what else we got?
Trump.
Of course.
Look at the
Look, I'm not. I don't know why they put him in a suit. I mean, he's not Al. That's in like Al Golden in 30 years. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of how AI turned it out. Like, I don't like the robot here. I feel like it went against the grain.
Shocker.
Well, I don't like really any robots. I mean, me and the Zoom, whatever that vacuum that goes across my living room that somehow knows everything about me.
Possessed.
I don't. Roomba. That's what it's called. I don't trust any of them.
I think Trump could go out there and win games in real life. The way AI did it, I don't see 3 wins there.
I don't see 3 wins at all.
That looked. There's 4 different pictures, so it's tough. I'm not excited about the top.
I don't like the Ninja Turtles.
The top right? I mean, come on now. That's 2 national championships.
Well, it looks like you're walking
That's
out
2
with
ships.
Looks
right
like you're
there.
walking out with Bama.
The NIL money is not going to be a problem.
No, I mean, look, just how quick would Trump have him on probation, though?
How many championships do you want?
Yeah, look, it's the truth. If you ain't cheating,
Would you
ain't
sacrifice
trying.
a championship for a 30 for 30? That's the question.
All right, let's go down to
Barack.
the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Barack here.
Looks like he was born to do it.
This makes sense. He's got some Tony Dungy vibes.
Seriously.
Some true Tony Dungy vibes. I bet Barack, regardless of what you think, I think Barack Obama would be a pretty good head coach, like motivator-wise. Now, schematically, I don't know if...
No, there'd be a lot of delegating.
There'd be a lot of delegating.
A lot of
If you listen,
figurehead, bring in the top OC, top DC.
It's like when they ask you, what kind of offense you run? It's like, I'm going to run a good one.
Yeah.
And you figure out how to do
his
that.
offense.
Yeah, this guy's offense. Who's the next one?
See, this is George W. I think they have George H.W. later down. But this is what scares me about AI. Clearly can't even follow instructions 4 presidents in because now George W. Bush is a player here.
Well, they're still working out the bugs. This actually makes me feel better about AI.
Why?
Because y'all obviously don't have it all figured out yet.
Coach with the shoulder pad
I mean, you got him
on?
dressed up as a player. Y'all have not cracked the code yet.
Okay.
Which I feel
on
good.
purpose to make you think that.
No, now you're digging too. They're not ready for that yet.
Clearly he's a walk-on because 3 different numbers in 3 different pictures. They keep changing it.
Well, he is a Bush.
Wasn't George H.W. Bush a really good baseball player?
I think he was. Yeah, I believe he was. Oh, yeah. Look. Now listen. I did not punch that official. Look, when I look at Bill,
Bobby Petrino vibe.
he's got some, hey, I've been coaching at Syracuse. We won 9 games a couple times. We're perennially 7-5. But, the community likes me, even though there was that scandal that happened with me and the assistant volleyball coach. He get away with it.
Looks like he's going to ride a motorcycle and have a neck brace.
I don't know, he's got Big Ten written all over it.
All over it. I do agree with
over
that. All right, who do we got right here? Oh, Ronald Reagan.
Reagan.
Look, if I had to pick one guy, I'm just wondering what happened here because, did
Again.
GPT, like, is there a virus that it had? But again, I'm not going to lie, I feel good about this.
That looks nothing like Ronald Reagan.
What is the bottom right picture? Is that a ram? Is that like ram's horns?
Mm-hmm, gotta be.
I mean, it's losing. Okay, so
go to the
obviously
next one.
it's running out of the battery. I don't even know what to say about that.
Here we go.
Now that's Big Ten vibes.
Notre Dame.
This guy, Notre Dame.
It's got Notre Dame written
Maybe
all
some
over.
Bobby Bowden vibes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Florida State.
God,
Coaching for a long time.
Yes,
he just
sir.
got such sad eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he so sad, David?
Sad all the time.
Bring up Nixon.
Oh,
Look at this photo here. 2 things. Coach Nixon is doing 2 things. 1, multiple national championships, and new record set for NCAA violations.
Yeah, well, he's definitely coaching at Bama. Like
for
Richard
sure.
Nixon's either at Bama or Texas.
Roll Tide right there.
Those are the two. It's Bama or Texas.
Got to be. He's got Bama written all over it.
Look at that top left.
He's like the guy who he's like the Bear. He'd be like the Bear Bryant if Richard Nixon and Bear Bryant switched places.
Oh, man.
I don't think Bear Bryant would want to be the president. Oh, LBJ, you sneaky.
You talk about
sneaky
transfer
guy.
portal collusion. Transfer portal collusion.
Well, you talk about processing guys because of injuries. Heck, they'd be sent out. They'd be losing scholarships left and right. He cares nothing about feelings.
Don't break your leg.
He cares nothing about rules. LBJ just wants power. He just wants power. He's not even care about winning games. He wants to be the commissioner of college football. That's what LBJ. He's willing to do what he'll Tanya Harding.
Like, Coach, how did you get the commissioner job when you only won 4 games?
Like, well, Rick,
ask.
hey, he's like, well, just let's put it this way. Don't go to Dallas.
Oh, boy.
So, I don't
Who
know.
else we got? Ivy League championship written all over it right there.
JFK's like your Lincoln Riley, really good on offense, really good defensively, just not good.
Yeah.
Doesn't kind of panics in big moments.
Yeah.
Doesn't preach a lot of physicality. They don't hit a lot at practice. He just want to make sure you're healthy to the game. Don't believe in two-a-days. But guess what? He's a young up-and-comer. The college girls love him.
You're gonna get a
They're willing to
great
give him a
job.
ton of chances.
Never
Never
done
scared.
playing?
He's never scared to take the shot.
Never scared to take the shot, though.
That's messed up.
Well,
Too soon. And when you're done
I
playing for
didn't
him, you're
even-
going to get a great job.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And his brother's a hell of a defensive coordinator. All right, Dwight Eisenhower.
Got basketball coach vibes. to me.
Got to be, listen, and I know this is a layup, but he's got to be the head coach of like Army. Like, there's no way they're not running the triple
I'll
option.
commit right now.
Yeah.
Because that guy's going to get the most.
God,
out of
it's
you.
like an-
Maximize your potential.
Yeah, but don't you feel like it'd be like a Junction Boys type situation where he just like take you out at some like grass field in the middle of the woods in like West Virginia and you guys are just no waters for cowards.
Sometimes that's what a young boy needs.
Just feeding you
know?
salt pills. I mean, yeah, I
you okay?
guess.
Didn't say it'd be fun.
Yeah.
okay?
I mean, I don't know, not maybe now.
He just
but-
looks like he coaches for Indiana basketball.
That's that right there. That's the coach you hate when you're playing for him, and later you go to his funeral
That's exactly right.
because you can't miss it.
And then
walk-
you- then you
look at him and say, "You walk it off."
You walk it off. That's exactly right. Harry S. Truman. Look, they love to throw the bomb.
Look,
Let's
it's like,
not
I'm
lie.
getting,
Nobody likes to throw the bomb.
Not a fan.
Rest in peace, Mike Leach vibes. You know, like kind of quirky, eccentric, maybe, but gonna
Dude,
put up
can I
some-
throw this out here? Maybe Jim Tressel?
Yes.
Yes, there you
Jim
Like
Tressel,
Jim
the
Tressel?
bottom right there.
Yeah, that's what
That's
what I'm
giving me
getting.
a little PTSD.
This, see, to
I
me,
lost
this
to
is
Jim
the guy
Tressel
that coaches
plenty.
at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
This is the
For
guy.
like 60
Or like Kansas State.
Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, something like that, but like makes them like, or Nebraska.
Mm.
You know, he's like, listen,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure everybody's tough and just the economy's good.
FDR.
FDR. Look, he knows how to get through tough times. Maybe he takes over the program that was on probation.
Yeah.
Don't have a lot of scholarships. Fans are pissed.
No.
Alumni.
Looks like the coach
But they already had a
He
bunch
looks
of
like the
good
coach that
players.
he looks like the coach that called like the first pass ever in football. This is the first one, you know. Well,
And you never heard the end of it.
never.
Never
To this
heard
day
the
we're
end
talking
of
about it. Right? That's who he is.
Those aren't footballs anymore.
Who is that?
That's
Who
a
is
basketball.
Herbert
That's
Hoover?
Hoover.
Yeah, why is he holding a basketball?
I just want to push him off the wall and see if he breaks.
Well,
Look, I think
The Humpty Dumpty reference.
He was-
No one got that.
he's the coach. He wasn't given enough time.
Hey, see, you run the ball,
Championship was
see?
around
well,
the
I don't know.
corner.
I'm getting kind of Butch Jones vibes from this guy.
you think so?
Yeah, I don't believe in him. It's like, look, he's been in the game so long. They decided to give him a head coaching gig, and turns out he's not as good as what everybody thought he. He's not good like everybody thought. That's what I
Maybe he
think.
just didn't get enough time.
He reminds me of Courtney
He's
off Your
80
Highness.
years old, man. Look at the picture.
Julie. He reminds me of Julie off Your Highness.
Julie.
Yeah.
Well, if you're that old and you're still taking photos with the team,
Julie's
you
a
won
traitor.
plenty. You won plenty of games. at some
Okay.
point.
Yeah, that's true. Calvin Coolidge, I mean, it just looks like I would never want to play for this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, practice is boring. He shows no emotion. He's
Yeah.
more worried about making sure that the locker room's clean. I can't stand
It
guys
seems
like
I got
like
it.
it sucked to be an assistant coach for this.
He's
guy.
coaching football at a basketball school. But that
UConn.
school's known for
UConn?
There you go.
UConn.
Kansas, too. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
UConn, I could see it. I could see him in Bristol.
Oh,
yeah, hold on.
Hold on. Who do we
Wow,
have
how
here?
long have you coached at Arkansas or Wisconsin?
Wisconsin,
That's
baby.
the question.
Sam Pittman.
No, that's it. It's got Brett Bielema written all over
It's got
it.
power written all over.
Yeah,
Running
it's Will
power
Woodrow.
every play.
Yeah, look, I'm calling the plays. Guess what? It's a run.
Goodness gracious.
Is that Teddy Roosevelt?
And he's the one that got stuck in a
All right,
bat.
Teddy Roosevelt's
Or like
winning
the Destroyer?
championships. If Teddy Roosevelt's out here fighting bears, you gonna
How did
play-
they get
Well,
the
Teddy
bear to smile
Roosevelt-
for the picture?
Yeah, what about I feel like he'd be like Woody Hayes. Like he'd have a great career and then have to quit because he punched an opposing player on the sideline.
I could see it.
Or ran out in
see
the
it.
field and tackled a guy during the middle of a play because he didn't want to lose,
Yeah.
which I do kind of respect. There's HW right there.
Winner.
Look, HW,
Yeah.
look, this guy, his dad was a high school coach that was really well known in the state of Virginia, got in as a young age, took over at Marshall, led him to a lot of
Says all the
victories.
right things.
Says all the right things, good-looking cat. All of a sudden, you turn around, he's a head coach at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Doing it right. I get Barry Switzer vibes from this guy.
Yeah.
Heavy
Good
Barry
call.
Switzer vibes.
Good call. Gerald Ford, I mean, look, this guy played at Michigan, first off. This guy played for
He looks like a
back
coach
there.
at Michigan.
Yeah, I mean,
like that's what he looks like.
championships.
Michigan or Notre Dame, I could see it, 100%. Like that one may be the most believable to
Yeah.
me. Like in those pictures, if we're going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Johnson.
That's giving me some
Believable.
Bear Bryant vibes.
Yep, that's believable. I can see that. I just don't like how some are in black and white and the others aren't. Okay,
No.
here's just vibe with me here. Wake Forest.
Wake Forest.
Where he could be the mascot
Demon
and the head
Deacons
coach.
At the same
They wear the
time.
same hat.
You saved them
Just
on the
looks-
budget.
Dude, they wear the same hat.
It looks like the first guy to come up with multiple pass concepts. Like
Yeah.
he's doing something out of the ordinary when it comes to offensive play.
It's like he
Pick
invented
routes?
that. No,
He invented the pick
something,
route.
right?
Here you go. He
Alignment.
invented the air raid. Abe Lincoln.
There you go.
Air raid special.
Killing
And
vampires.
killing
And
vampires.
just invented the air raid. Did it all.
We appreciate you guys. Tell us in the comments, who do you think would be the best head coach as, a former president, let's say he was a head coach in college football. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn those notifications on so you can be notified.